Hello and welcome to today's video. If you are new here, hi, my name is Beck and I am currently completing a DIY only island. Today we are working on Mint's yard. So for Mint, I was very set on making her a potato garden. I found this on Pinterest and I just love it, so I wanted to make her a little potato patch that looks similar. I also wanted to make her a cooking/dining area where Mint could cook different potato dishes and serve them to the villagers, like a little cafe. I don't know why I was so determined to use potatoes for Mint's yard. I mean, they don't even seem like they fit her personality. If anything, if she was to have a garden, I would like to think that it would be some pretty flowers, or if it was going to be a crop, it would maybe be the white pumpkins. But I was really set on doing a potato patch. Anyway, I worked on this for a few hours over the course of a couple of days whenever I got the chance. I was really happy with how it was turning out, but I was struggling with being a bit more minimalistic, which is what I wanted to do with this island. But once again, everything on this island is just super cluttered. I can't help myself. At first, I didn't really notice how much that was bothering me, but by the time I finished the build, I absolutely hated it. I do like some of the areas that I've done, but I think once you put them all together, it's just a bit too much, you know? So I destroyed everything. It just wasn't really working for me, and as you can see, it is now fall on the island. Up until that point, I hadn't exactly decided when I was going to be setting the island, and I felt like I needed a change of scenery. Plus, I also think the island just looks much better set in fall. I have swapped out some of the design codes and I swapped the green mums for orange flowers. I also changed this area here at the front of resident services. It feels so much more open now and I think it just looks so much better. I'm also thinking about maybe changing out the crops at the front of nooks to just pumpkins. I don't really like this area anymore. However, if I'm going to do a fall island, then some of my villagers are just going to have to go, which is unfortunate. But lucky for me, Cephalobot asked to move out, so you know what that means. We are going on a villager hunt. Now, I couldn't record this live, but here is what happened. I started off the hunt with 5 tickets, and there will be more of them, you will see. On island number 1, we had Cody, who normally I would take. He is a little cutie, but he's also very blue. For island number 2, we got Money Rock Island and Lyman as the villager, a very green koala. I also did stay and collect all of the bells before I left. Okay, so ticket number 3, and we got Margie, who is clearly way too bright for a fall island. On ticket number 4, I found Claude, the right colouring, but not really who I was looking for. And on island number 5, I found Tybalt. I don't really like the tigers, so it was a no from me. I had a little bit of time left before I had to go and pick up my son from school, so I got 2 more tickets. Island number 6, and the villager is Pietro, who is clearly perfect for a fall island, don't you think? Onto island number 7, and it is Frank, who is way too bright for a fall island, even though I have had him on a fall island before. It's now a little later on in the day and I have some tickets. I can't remember how many. Anywho, onto island number 8. And we have Dali. Onto ticket number 9. And you know, it's like the game knows that I'm looking for fall villagers. You know, I want some nice muted tones, maybe some creams, some browns, a bear cub or even a cute little squirrel. But the game's like, no. Here, you can have a bright blue rhino. Enjoy. Island number 10 and the villager was Gaston. Cute, but eh. Ticket number 11 and it was Ellie. A very bright alligator. Like, what is going on here? Island number 12 and we have Money Rock Island again and the villager was Fang. He is super cute and I've never had him as a villager, but unfortunately he just does not fit the theme. So naturally I got more tickets. Island number 13 and it was a lion. Bye-bye. Ticket number 14, and it was another tiger, Rowan. Then ticket 15, which was my last one, and it was Bertha. Like, be for real, this game hates me. I was almost out of Nook miles by this point, so I had to stop recording for a little while and go earn some more. So I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. I did do some adulting as well while I was gone, but it took an absurd amount of time to earn some Nook miles. Because most of the achievements I have started I've already completed, it was very slow going. But anyway, let's go and see who I found on island number 16. And it was Stella, who is super cute, but I am getting some very colourful villagers today. On island number 17, I found Frank again. And on island number 18, it was Rodeo. And then once again, I was out of tickets. So I went and got 2 more and decided that if I didn't like anyone I found this time, I was just going to let the plot autofill. Island number 19 was another repeat with Cody. And ticket number 20, we have Tasha, who I have passed on before, and I will again. If I hadn't have switched to fall season, I definitely would have invited her. So I have time travel to the next day, and surprise, surprise, the plot is still empty. You know, I'm going to get more tickets. So I got 2 more tickets, and on ticket 21, I found Bo. He seems fall themed enough for me, and honestly, I don't want to get stuck with someone like Cephalobot again, so I invited him to move to Thistle. So there you have it, we have Bo moving to the island. I'm thinking with any other villagers that I want to get, I might just amiibo them in because I do not have the Nook miles to go hunting anymore. Anyway, that is going to be all for today. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you next time. Bye!